Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Queen of Light 1111. It is February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. I am here with your Wednesday reading. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to be doing a Valentine's reading just yet, just because the energy is this is a very powerful reading just based on how I'm feeling energetically as I've been looking at these cards, and I haven't been looking at them very long. I literally just pulled the last message from Spirit and turned on the camera. But I just already felt it when I woke up this morning. I felt it when before I sat down to do this reading, and I started to really feel it as I was going through the um, the process of pulling cards. And um, I woke up this morning. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. If you don't, go to Queen of Light 1111. That is my Instagram. And this morning, I was just feeling kind of heavy this week. I was feeling energetically heavy, and just hearing a lot of things from clients and colleagues, etc. And it's just kind of felt like the energy's feeling a little heavy. People are at pivotal points in their journey right now about what they're picking paths. They're making their decisions on whether or not they will be on this journey or not, right? And so I just feel like right now major decisions are being made, or people are being led to make decisions. And so I just feel like I'm feeling that energy. And it's so interesting that at 9:11 this morning, I happened to open up my Instagram, and as soon as I opened it up, there was a meme that said, "Stay patient and trust your journey." And it was at 9:11 a.m. And 9:11 as an angel number is a message. And I've been seeing 9:11 a lot since a fellow reader mentioned to me, Kimberly at Twin Flame Enchanted Messenger of Light. She had been telling me 9/11, 9/11, not only, obviously it's significant for people in the United States, but 9/11, she was very much saying that that is an energy of union approaching. And so it was interesting to me that I would see that message, stay patient and trust your journey, at 9/11. And 9/11 means, as I pulled it up, it said it's a message from your angels to stay positive about your life and your soul purpose. Who you are and all the many facets of your life story are beautifully unique. You cannot compare your twin flame journey to another person's twin flame journey. You can't. If they're going through difficult times, do not apply that to your journey. If they're going through great times, be happy for them and don't apply it to your journey. Your journey is your own individual journey, even individual from your twin, okay? So if you're in separation, your journey right now is separate from your twin, right? He's going through his, or he or she's going through his, ascension and evolution as you are doing yours. And so you learn your lessons. You are unique. Your life story is unique. And the last line in this, about what 9/11 means, is that you have a unique purpose and mission, and only you can accomplish this, okay? And so if you're on this journey, there is something special that you need to learn, that you need to accomplish, right? This is all about raising the vibration of the planet. And so the other thing that I got from the number 9/11, as I was looking at this, was the messages: allow the old to be released so it is able to be replaced with the new. And so the secret of change is to focus all of your energy, okay? Not fighting the old, but building the new. And that's a quote by Socrates. And I'm going to read it again. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And the last reading that I did, this feminine keeps holding on to the masculine in the way that he was. And she's holding on to that old persona, that old person that he was before he was triggered in this journey. And she's still holding on to it today, right? She's still holding on to it today. And I feel like this message and me sharing it with all of you that follow me or that watch my videos, it's a message for all of you, okay? I channeled that message. I saw that message immediately after. And now, so I channeled the first I had the reading. And then I channeled that message deeper this week. And then I saw this meme. And now it's coming up in my reading again. And I'm telling you, it is critical for your happiness to let go of the old masculine. Okay? He's not who he was. And the more you attach yourself to that old persona, that the person he was before he transformed, and I'm channeling this real time because the future energies tell this story. You're holding on to who he was before he transformed, because in the future, the last two cards is the transformation of the masculine. I mean, that just chokes me up, right? So he's not the same, ladies, or anyone that's connecting with the divine feminine. He's just not the same. And every time I say that or I feel it, my heart just cracks open a little bit more, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Real quick, if you want to book your own personal reading with me, do so at queenoflight1111.com. You can go ahead and look at all my menus and services. I do Akashic Records readings where we can go over your soul contract. We can look at what the foundation of the contract is, what you are here to do, what you agreed to do when you were in soul form. We'll look at what the current state of that contract is and what the future outcome energies are based on that reading. I also do twin flame energy check-ins, simple ones where we kind of see where you're both at with each other in your connection, where the connection is at, and then future energies. And then I do deeper energy check-ins, which is called the extended reading, where we actually look at blocks and challenges in the connection, which can help you understand the things that you still need to heal or that he still needs to heal, or what some outside factors may be in your connection. So if you're interested in working with me and getting your own personal reading, go to queenoflight1111.com. I would love to work with you. And then also, lastly, I do coaching. The majority of my work has now shifted into coaching, and I work with a large number of divine masculines and divine feminines, and coach them on their journey and their healing and helping them get through this, through their hurdles that they may have. And so coaching has been a big part of my work. And then lastly, Laura, the happiness coach, she's at beagoodsoul.com. We are continuing to do our webinars on the divine feminine, divine masculine, and union energies. And we have our next seminar, or webinar rather, on February 23rd. And so go to beagoodsoul.com to reserve your seat, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started because I want to make sure that I give this ample time. So overall energies for the masculine and the feminine, okay? It's the Devil card, and underneath it is the Chariot. So right now what's happening is that they are stuck in some energies and are having a hard time moving this connection forward. The Devil card is a repeat in the future space. The Chariot card is in his headspace. And where else does it come up? The Chariot. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's it. So the Chariot is in the masculine's headspace. The Devil card is in the future energies. So right now, they are very much feeling a little stuck as to how to move this connection forward. The feminine is stuck because she's still guarding herself because she thinks he's the same. And he is stuck about how to come forward to her, to offer his cup to her. He's got the Two of Cups as his underlying energy. He's seeking union. and that is the dupe to the Two of Cups in his overall energy. She is in another two. She's in the Two of Swords. So she's really blindfolded herself. She has really kind of halted this connection and any progress forward at this time because she is guarding herself and she is trying to let go of energies, and even potentially also, we got the Eight of Cups 2 times, walk away from her masculine because she is, oh, we did get the Chariot 2 times. I'm so sorry. The Chariot is the second card. So the Devil card came out in the future energies, the Chariot in his headspace, and the Chariot is in her headspace as well. So they're very much mirroring. So anyway, she's at the Two of Swords, kind of stuck at a standstill because she's having a very difficult time letting go of the old masculine, okay? That's where she is. Very, very challenging. And so what's the bottom of the deck for the clarifiers that I used is the Nine of Wands, and these are wounds. And so these are real wounds, okay? She is wounded by the things that have happened in the connection in the past. And those are the wounds that she holds on to very closely because she doesn't want to feel that same pain again, because it took her a long time to become the queen and the empress and the high priestess that she is. And he is very wounded based on knowing what he's done, and he is trying to release that pain and do right by her, okay? And so they're not giving up. Nine of Wands, they're not giving up, okay? They need to close out the cycle. The After Tarot, the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. They actually do cut themselves out of this entrapment. And the interesting thing is they both have the Eight of Swords in their energy. He's got it in his overall energy and she has it in her heart. And so in the After Tarot, if you look at it, he's cutting her out, and it makes sense because it's going to show up later as we go through this reading, okay? Oh man, it's heavy. So let's go ahead and get started. So the overall energy for the Divine Masculine, Eight of Swords. He's feeling very trapped in his thoughts. Remember, swords energies are all about how you're thinking and not necessarily kind of what you're feeling, but he's just feeling like he just doesn't know how to get out of the current situation that he's in. And again, this is his overall energy, so there could be things that he's dealing with in his life that is keeping him trapped. There's this relationship with this feminine that feels trapped. Remember, this Eight of Swords is a dupe to her heart space, so things are feeling a little imprisoned. And then we have Eight of Pentacles energy, which is, again, this Eight of Pentacles is about working hard. So he's trying to work hard at maybe getting out of this entrapment. He's working hard at his job. He's working hard on himself, okay? And then the next card we have is the Two of Cups. And so he's very much thinking it's the match to his underlying energy. So for me, this is like he wants this commitment with his feminine, and he wants to make an offer of love, Page of Cups, okay? And he's trying to gain his confidence, his independence. He's trying to gather his self-esteem to move this forward to her, okay? Nine of Pentacles. Where is she in the overall energy? Knight of Swords. It's a match to her Knight of Swords in her 3D space. She wants for someone to come forward with the truth. She's looking for the truth, okay? So in her overall energy, she's trying to find the truth in this journey, the truth in this connection, the truth, her own personal truth. She's looking for the truth. She wants to speak her truth. She wants truth to be spoken to her. And so she's very much in this truth seeking type of energy, okay? She's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the match to the Queen of Cups in the future energy. And so she's trying to balance her emotional and mental state, okay? Because she wants union. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a match to his heart. She wants union. She also wants union within herself, right? She's nostalgic. She's reflective. She's trying to balance it out. She has a better understanding of this connection, remember, because she's been truth seeking. She has a better understanding of herself. You know, she maybe perhaps has spoken her truth as well. And so, you know, she's looking for union, but she's planted enough seeds already. She's planted enough seeds in her journey, in her relationship, and now it is a period of time of just kind of rest and evaluation and see what rises from the ground. And hopefully this makes her wishes come true. 9 of Cups, okay? 9 of Cups. She's got the 9 of Cups. He's the 9 of Pentacles. You know, we didn't get 9 of Swords. We got, you know, we didn't get that, right? What he's trying to gain is his independence in the 9 of Pentacles energy, and she's got the 9 of Cups where she wants her wishes to be fulfilled. What I think is very interesting is the Ace of Pentacles, which makes this the 10, shows up in his space. The Ace of Cups, which is, you know, ultimately this love offer that is her wish, shows up in his 3D space. So I just feel like he's coming forward for this final stage to offer her the cup, offer her the new beginning. And right now it's about him gaining the confidence. But boy, she still needs a little healing in her heart space around where she is today. She's trying to manage herself. She wants reunion, but she's very, very guarded at this time. Okay, so now in the headspace for the masculine, where is he in his headspace? Chariot matches the clarifier in her headspace. The Chariot is also underneath the Devil card, right, for the overall energy. So he wants to move something forward. He wants to move this connection forward. When he thinks of his feminine, he wants to balance things out. He wants to balance out the light and the dark. He wants to balance this out. He wants to move forward to his feminine. Magician card, he wants to manifest something new, but he's got this conflict, 5 of Wands, which kind of goes with what his overall energy is in the 8 of Swords, which is he's feeling trapped. He's got conflict in his head about how to move forward with this cup, because remember, in his overall energy, he wants to make an offer. So his stress, this conflict, is about how to come forward with the offer, okay? So what happens in the after tarot after he decides to come forward? 3 of Swords, releases pain, releases sadness. And then I clarify them, like, well, what are we releasing? Because, you know me, I want to make sure it's not third party. 4 of Pentacles. He releases this stubborn, rigid behavior, this guarded behavior of not having an open heart. And this 4 of Pentacles is in her headspace, okay? So when I clarified what that meant, and when we get to her headspace, what's also going to happen is this pain that he's releasing is not only for himself, and he opens his heart. This pain that he's releasing opens her heart too. Why? Because she is his twin. So now, what was happening in her headspace when she thinks about her masculine? And by the way, the divine feminine is the Queen of Pentacles in his space. She has come out 1, 2, 3 times in this reading. Remember, this is the 3D queen getting grounded by her king. So in her headspace, 2 of Pentacles. She's unsure, right? She's in the 2 of Swords in her overall energy. She's at a standstill. And so, oh, by the way, Chariot's 4 times. There's really a lot of energy about movement forward. So 4 times Chariot. Bottom of the deck for the future. Second card underneath the Devil card. The Chariot is in his headspace, and then the Chariot is in her headspace. So, 2 of Pentacles. She's unsure at this time. Do I want her emotions are a little off balance? Because remember, she's in the Queen of Cups energy. She's trying to balance her emotions out. She's trying to seek her truth. Things are a little rocky in her world right now. She's not sure what she wants. So she goes within. High Priestess. She goes within. She goes within. She's trying to listen to her intuition. Prince of Swords. She's trying to research. She's trying to observe. She's trying to be very, very blunt with herself about the truth, right? She just doesn't want to sugarcoat anything. She doesn't want to hear anything sugarcoated. She very much wants the blunt and honest truth about this connection and what it is and what it isn't. And so what that's doing is she's guarding her heart. She's guarding her movement. She's guarding her heart. She's guarding her thoughts, because she's in this period of, I don't know, I don't want to get hurt again. And so what's this 4 of Pentacles? I clarified it. Chariot. She's guarding herself against movement forward. Makes sense, right? Because she's in the 2 of Swords. What's the 2 of Swords about? Stalemate. 2 of Swords is about no movement. 2 of Swords is about no decisions. So she's guarding herself around movement forward in her connection. What happens afterwards? Queen of Pentacles. She sees the beauty of this connection, this gift, this Ace of Pentacles that comes out two times in this reading, once in his 3D energy and once in what they are both going towards. Once she removes that pentacle off of her heart, out of her head, and out of her, from under her feet, this connection can move forward, and she is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is in his heart 2 times. This 3D queen, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in his heart 2 times. And she becomes the Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because he releases her pain. This 4 of Pentacles, remember, is clarified by the Chariot. He releases her pain. She's guarding against moving towards her masculine at this time. But once he comes forward with the offer, she takes the offer because her pain has been released. I hope that makes sense. He wants to move things forward. She's guarding herself against movement forward. He wants to manifest something new, but his conflict is, how am I going to give her this cup? She's trying to listen to her intuition. She's getting blunt and honest about her truth. She's observing him. She's researching. She's guarding herself. But when he comes forward with that offer, he releases her pain. He heals her pain. He heals himself from being guarded, right? And he heals her from being guarded because now she takes the coin, okay? I hope that made sense. She's the Queen of Pentacles in this reading. In his heart space, what is in his heart space? When he feels for his feminine, 3 of Shield, 3 of Pentacles. I said, all right, well, he's learning lessons. He's learned lessons in his heart space. He is also wanting to work as a team, okay? Then we got 3 of Cups. And then this is all about reunion. This is about celebrations. This is about weddings. This is about engagements. This is about coming together again. Okay, so right after 3 cups, 6 of Cups. He wants union too, and it matches the 6 of Cups in her overall energy. And who does he want this union with? Queen of Pentacles. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Right here in her headspace, okay? So then what happens in the after tarot with this whole, I've learned my lessons, I want to work as a team, I want to come back together, I want reunion, I'm thinking about her, my Queen of Pentacles. What happens? He's able to give and receive. He's able to give her love and receive her love. So the better part of me started to see, okay, hold on. We got a 3 of Swords. We got a 3 of Pentacles. We got a 3 of Cups. That's a lot of 3s. You all know that when I get too many 3s, I get a little cautious. So I was kind of like, let's clarify 3 of Cups. What is the 3 of Cups about? Well, what is this 3 of Cups? The 3 of Cups clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So it just confirms that this is the offer that he wants to make in the material to his Queen of Pentacles. I had to do it, guys, because I get triggered by the 3s. I get triggered by the 7 of Swords because, you know, we got to keep it real, blunt and honest. Princess of Swords, Page of Swords, blunt and honest truth. We want the blunt and honest truth. I am a blunt and honest truth reader, and that's why I do all of this clarification, because you know what? I need to know. My viewers need to know what's the real deal. What is the story, okay? Because we've had deceit from this masculine collective before. And so now it's like, what's the blunt and honest truth? So if I get a card and I start to smell that something might feel off, because this is a lot of union energy, I want to work with her as a team. I want to celebrate with her. This is, you know, engagements and weddings, and then followed by reunion with the Queen of Shields. And I want to give equally. I want to give equally. I want to receive love now. I had to just double check. I just had to double check. And so when I did, and to clarify the 3 of Cups, I got the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles, which tells me that this reunion, that this celebration, he wants to make that offer to his Queen of Pentacles. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Right here, our Divine Feminine. So I hope that helps alleviate anyone's problems, okay, if they are paranoid. So now, where is she in her heart space? Okay, in her heart space, we have Eight of Swords, match to the Eight of Swords in his overall energy, match to the Eight of Swords that they eventually cut themselves out of in the after tarot. So in a heart space, she's locking up her heart. She's locking up her mind. She's locking up her heart. She's putting herself in a prison thinking she's protecting her heart, protecting herself. From who? The Emperor, her divine masculine. The Emperor comes out here in her heart space. The Emperor comes out in the 3D space for the masculine. The Emperor comes out in the future energies. So here, and by the way, the masculine has not identified himself yet. So take note of that, okay? So she has identified him as the Emperor, her divine masculine. So she is keeping herself in Fort Knox, right? She's guarding herself. Look at even in the back, there's this big old house. Like she's just guarding herself from her happiness. She's guarding herself from her masculine. And in fact, she even wants to walk away from him, right? Or she wants to walk away. And when I was like, whoa, what does she want to walk away from? Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the match to his overall energy, right? I mean, you could say that she wants to walk to this, but because I've got the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot, and because I have the Eight of Swords with the Emperor followed by the Eight of Cups, I really feel, and because I have the Seven of Wands coming up next, I feel like she's trying to protect herself. She's trying to guard herself, her heart and her mind from her masculine, and not wanting this offer because she doesn't want to go down that road again. And so then, we've got her not wanting this offer. Why? Seven of Wands. She's guarded. In this Seven of Wands, they've actually she's picked up the wands. It's like she's fighting him off. She's fighting him off because she's scared, okay? And so what happens in the after tarot? Five of Cups. It's like she starts to release some sadness, but she just doesn't want to look at him. She barely wants to look at the Two of Cups. So she stays sad in her heart. And I said, what is this about? King of Swords. Because she's not sure if he is this true, honest man yet. The King of Swords is a court match to the Queen of Swords in the 3D space. And that is the challenge for her today. Is he, this king, this truthful, honest king? That's her heart space. And that's her head space. She's not sure about this connection. She's trying to go within, trying to figure out the answers, very blunt and truthful answers. And until she gets those, she will guard her heart and not move forward to union. In her heart space, she's put herself in her own prison, so her Emperor can't even get into her. She's fighting off this offer of love that he wants to make and that he can energetically feel, by the way, okay? And she's guarding her heart, Seven of Wands. She's starting to kind of look around a little bit. I see him, I don't see him, because she's not sure if he's this King of Swords yet. What is happening in his 3D space? So remember, the question now is, in the 3D space for the masculine, what is happening in his 3D space as related to his feminine? Seven of Cups. He's confused. He's confused, really not sure which way to go, which choice to make, how to move this forward. He's confused. That's his Eight of Swords energy. And I did clarify this. I said, what is he confused about? Well, we got the cards again. He's confused about how to renew this love. He's feeling trapped. Eight of Swords matches the Eight of Swords in his overall energy. Match to the Eight of Swords in her heart space. Match to the Eight of Swords in the after tarot deck, but in the after tarot, they get out of it. So he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm procrastinating because I don't know how to make this offer, this cup that she's guarding herself from. I don't know how to have this renewed love. I'm feeling trapped. And who's I'm? The Emperor. That's him. The Emperor is a match to the Emperor in the heart space. The Emperor is a match to the future energies. And so then, he's in the Seven of Cups around how am I going to get myself out of this entrapment? How am I going to move forward with this offer? So Page of Swords, he's trying to be blunt with himself too. Page of Swords matches her headspace. He's trying to understand. He's trying to research. What does this connection mean? Maybe he's looking at pictures. Maybe he's watching you. But he's definitely kind of like figuring out what to do, what this is, what this connection is. And it's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And he figures it out. And he wants to make this offer in the 3D. The Ace of Pentacles is also an offer of engagement, an offer of going into this new cycle in this world. This is an engagement. This is an offer. This is a real new beginning in the 3D, and this is in his 3D space. Okay? So trying to figure out how to move the love forward, trying to get blunt and honest with himself about how he's feeling, and he wants to make this offer. And Six of Wands, be successful. What happens after the Six of Wands? He gives her the world. Two of Wands. Two of Wands, he's got one hand on her arm, on her elbow, and with the other hand giving her the world. He chooses the partnership. All right? In her 3D space, as related to her masculine, what happens? Ace of Swords, she starts to gain clarity. She's trying to gain clarity. Remember, this Knight of Swords, Page of Swords energy, and the High Priestess, she's trying to gain clarity about what the hell what is going on, what is happening with this connection, what is it? Ace of Swords. She's trying to have her breakthrough as the Queen of Swords that matches this King of Swords. And it's like, I know my truth. I'm wise. I am a woman of integrity. I stand in my truth. Is he the same? Right? So, Knight of Swords. That's the truth she wants to come forward, okay? And until then, she's trying to heal. Four of Swords. She's trying to heal her heart. She's trying to heal her pain. She's also retreated from the connection because her heart is clearly still wounded from this connection. And so how does it end? What happens after this healing? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is a match to what is happening in their current connection today. Ten of Cups. Heal that wound, feminines. Heal that wound. He is not the same person. Heal it. So now let's quickly do top down, and then we'll get into current energies, okay? Movement forward to work as a team, but unsure, Seven of Cups, how to get there. Wants to manifest a reunion with his Queen of Pentacles. And right now he's just kind of observing and trying to get real with himself about how he's going to be able to do that in the 3D, okay, with his Queen of Pentacles. He is conflict over this reunion and how to make this offer. He really wants to come forward with something. He wants to reunite. He matches that overall energy for you, but he's not sure. He wants to give an offer of love to his Queen of Pentacles and be successful. Six of Wands, okay? The pain gets released, all the coins and all of the pain that is in this energy, in his energy, in her energy today gets released. People's hearts open and partnerships start to bloom. So now for her, she's unsure what she wants. She is very much contained herself. She's done this to herself while she's trying to seek the truth, okay? So then she can use that sword once she has understood her truth, and then she can cut herself out, which happens with the Eight of Swords energy in the After Tarot. They cut themselves out of this, and they will come back together. I know it. She's going within. She's listening to her intuition. She's trying to gain clarity on her Emperor, trying to understand what it is this connection means, and understand the truth of this connection, understand her truth, okay? She's observing at this time. She's trying to be very blunt and honest, and even think about walking away, okay, until someone comes forward with the truth, until there is blatant truth facing her in the face. That's what she's looking for. So she's guarding her heart, her mind, her movement at this time. She is also delaying movement forward in her connection. She is overly guarding her heart at this time because she needs to heal her heart. She needs to heal her heart from the wounds of the past. The past is done. It is over. Now she's the Queen of Pentacles. She's going to look at what this offer is. And is this offer, and hopefully this sadness comes from, and this offer comes from a man of truth who can give her this 10 of Cups. Okay. Oh man, this feminine's a little wounded. So she's going to have to really retreat and heal that, because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes. All right, let's get into current connective energy. What is going on with the connection today, guys? Guess what? Bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. This is what we're healing right now. This behavior, this past action, because the bottom of the deck is judgment, and this is evaluation. This is rebirth. What's underneath judgment? You guys can see it. It's the Emperor, and it comes out in the future. Okay, I'm telling you, this deck, the Gilded Tarot, for me is magic. You saw me do this whole story last time with underneath it. The 7 of Swords is the bottom of the deck for what is being healed in the current connection today. This deceit, he's been reborn. Who is he? The Emperor. Okay, I'm telling you, he is not the same person. This connection is not the same anymore. And this past behavior and what he's doing has been healed, and it needs to be. So where are we today in the current connection? Strength. People are gaining their strength. He's trying to gain his strength and confidence to make this offer. He's trying to gain his strength and confidence to cut himself out of his own self-imprisonment. She is trying to gain the strength and confidence in understanding what she wants, what her truth is. She's trying to gain the strength to heal this major wound so that they can have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, emotional bliss, family bliss, marriage, commitment, family, all of these things. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. This is a match to what happens in the 3D when he makes this offer to his Queen of Pentacles. So they're trying to gain their strength right now to have this 10 of Cups, okay? Now he's the King of Wands. This is the king. This is him now identifying himself, King of Wands. He is going to take direction. He's going to take ownership and leadership to what? To 8 of Cups, match to her. She's walking away from the cup. What is he walking towards, this King of Wands? Hierophant. He's walking towards the contract, to the commitment. It is a match to the High Priestess. Remember, this is what we're healing. 7 of Swords, right? Strength to heal ourselves so we can manifest this emotional bliss. He, the King of Wands, takes leadership, walks away from things that don't serve him, and looks to being the High Priest, this match to the 5D feminine. He walks towards contract. He walks towards his connection and makes an offer that he commits to. Those 4 cards clarify the 8 of Cups, because I'm like, oh shit, what are we walking away from or walking to? At first I thought maybe he's walking away from the contract, from the connection. But then when I got the Ace of Pentacles, and that's in his 3D space, with the 8 of Pentacles that's in his 3D space, he's actually looking to the connection, okay? He's looking to the connection to make an offer and commit to it. That's what he is looking to do as the King of Wands. And who is he going towards? Queen of Cups. Who's the Queen of Cups? Overall energy for the feminine. I mean, just how it works out. Isn't that crazy? So I asked for messages from Spirit, okay? I said, I need a message from them. I just got this deck as a gift. It's the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. Bottom of the deck. What did I say at the beginning of this? Believe and trust. Okay? This is the bottom of the deck. This is the underlying energy, this energy for the message for Spirit. And I have one for him specifically, one for her, one for the connection. But this is the bottom line. Believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. What was the first card that we got and what's happening with their connection? Strength. What was the card that we got in the connection? He's trying to be courageous, right? And it matches his 9 of Pentacles energy. It's really about she needs to believe and trust, and he needs to gain the courage and the confidence to come forward so that he can release this final pain. This is what Spirit is saying is the big, big message for all of you today. Believe and trust. What is the message specifically for this masculine? This is your life's purpose. This connection was and is his life's purpose. It says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. This life purpose of this masculine will be this collaboration with his feminine. And he's asking for help because he's in the Eight of Swords energy. He's asking for guidance because he's trying to gain the confidence and the strength and the courage to align himself with her. What's her message? Remember, she's guarded. She's trying to keep herself from this Ten of Cups. What is it? Decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. That is her last card out, Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups matches the Ten of Cups in the current energy. She needs to open up her heart and be happy now. He's not the same. He's not the same. And what's the advice for the connection? For the connection, okay? The person you're asking about is trustworthy. I mean, isn't that something? This is how they flew out. And what are we healing? Seven of Swords in the current energy. And Spirit saying to us, the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Why has she closed herself out? Because she doesn't know if he is trustworthy. It says, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. When he comes back, he's trustworthy, okay? Don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. I say it all the time. Don't wait for it. But you have to heal that Seven of Swords wound that occurred in your life because of that masculine, because he's not the same. And I'll tell you, he's not the same. Why? Bottom of the deck, Chariot. Gotten this card way too many times. Chariot is underneath the Devil card, remember? Because they're feeling a little stuck on their movement forward. Chariot is in his headspace. Chariot is a clarifier to her headspace. The Chariot is now at the bottom of the deck here, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Let me tell you, the universe wants to move this relationship forward. Major movement forward, okay? But you have to heal this final wound. So what happens here? Four of Pentacles. When I asked what this Four of Pentacles was about, because remember, Four of Pentacles is clarified here, is in her headspace, and it's clarified by the Chariot card. And so this, what happens here with the Chariot, with the Four of Pentacles, is like this guardedness. People learn their lessons. Judgment, rebirth. Where do we get judgment? Underneath the Seven of Swords, judgment. You don't have to hold on anymore because we've learned our lessons. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is in his heart. This man is transformed. This connection can now be reborn into something of innocence, blank slate, okay? You can hold on now to this new person that he is and then take this offer, Page of Pentacles. Where is the Page of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles is here with the clarifier for the Three of Cups. He wants union. He wants to make an offer to his Queen of Pentacles, okay? So here you can hold on now because he's learned his lessons. He's been reborn. And now you can take the offer, Page of Pentacles. Devil card. I said, okay, well, what was this? What is this about? We're holding on to things. Well, no, what this is we've released things. This stress and this Three of Cups energy that used to stress us out around third parties or deceitful behavior. Those things are being released in the future. And I know they're being released because the next card was Death, which is transformation, which is new beginnings, right? This is the end of that man as you knew him. And he now is this. This is what he's born in. This is what he turned into after this Death card, the Emperor. The Emperor is a match to her heart. is what she wants. The Emperor is a match to his clarifiers in the 3D. And the Emperor showed up as one of the clarifiers underneath the Seven of Swords. That's what happens. He turns into the Emperor. He is the Emperor. I feel like I've read it before like this, and I feel like that energy is much, much stronger now. So if there are any last and final wounds that you are holding on to, please work on them and release them, and believe and trust in yourself, in your masculine, in your connection, and in the universe, because the person is trustworthy. Choose your happiness now and know that he knows that this connection is his life purpose. Okay? Hope that made sense, everybody. Have a great day. And please, please, if you want your own personal reading, reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.